So here's the 2014 Tikat. I think this is only the second full-size 6/4 titanium alloy sword I've made. If I recall, it's 1 pound 9 ounces, 1/4 inch thick. It's a lot wider than I've been doing my katana influenced swords lately. But there are a couple reasons for that. One, titanium's only about 60% the density of steel, so I can go wider. I think wider blades cut better. And the other thing is titanium is softer, so in the event you start using this thing, you're going to have to redo the edge, which for titanium usually means you can file it. Or use a very coarse stone and make progress very quickly. So over the years, even a steel sword gets narrower, so I figured titanium will start extra wide. So this is interesting because it balances farther forward than I normally have my swords balance, mostly because there's not as much weight in the tang, and I left the handle a little shorter. But it is so much lighter than a equivalent steel sword that you don't notice it that much. It's out there far enough. I think it would give you a pretty good chop. I actually haven't been at 2x4s with this particular sword because I want to keep it nice. There's the kissaki and the yokote, which you can actually feel with your fingers. It is finished in a contrasting grit and orientation, so kind of highlights it. Quite a thin edge. So really not meant for hacking through steel bolts. There's my vacuum impregnated epoxy cord wrap. I call it Neoskin. So a couple interesting things about the way I ground this sword. I like the look of a lot of distal taper. So as you can see, the spine gets pretty thin back here, but it's actually thicker. There's another video I have. It's thicker along that ridge. So there's 4 helicoidal bevels that help maintain the grind height. So the grind height is at the same height. Although there is distal taper, which makes it more agile. So there's the 2014 Tikat.